How you doing today? Great. It's been a while. Try to get these newsletters out as fast as I can. So I'm your senior tech, let's say it like that. Okay. So this is one of my studios here. So this portrays a hallway. It looks eerie, right? Something like this would be more for Halloween. I don't have anything for the tech channel yet, but background. So multi-purpose studio can do very much things. So if you're a content creator, hold on a second, my eyes have to clean my eyes. So if you're a content creator, you can do a lot of things. I just came up with this idea how to turn your any room wherever you live, house, apartment, and they're cheap. There's a couple of things you need, and you can make it easy. Then when you get money, well, as your channel grows, you can spend more money, and buy things. No, this is not a curtain. This is a backdrop. Now you say, what about the green screen? Well, yeah, you can get a green screen, videotape yourself, then use special software to add any background you want. You could do that. You just need green screen for that. But yeah, you can do anything like that. You could be in a beach, ocean, I don't know if you could animate it. I guess you could. But then again, you got the equipment to handle that. Like I said, you can use your like I said in the previous videos, you can use your smartphone. You can use your You can spend money on a camera. There's so many cameras you can choose right now. I think the Canon R50V and the Nikon Z30. I like the Z30. It's cheap now, like 600 and something. The Canon is more expensive, but like I said, both of them, those are without the frame, without the lens. Yeah, so well, they do that, I guess, save money, and I guess they also do that so you can pick your own lens. So if you get their lens, then the camera jumps up in price, nearly $1,000. Of course, you could buy little gimbal things, like little pocket ones, or you can get the 360 from the other company. Costs out to be the same kind of money, but those have the lenses already on there, and you have to spend more money on lenses. It depends what you want. You want a regular digital camera, or you want one of those handhelds, because you could do anything you want like that with the handheld. It'll follow you around. While the standard cameras won't. You'd have to buy a gimbal. A gimbal for the Z30 would cost me another $300. So you buy that. So no matter where I go, the camera will follow. You see what I mean? Yeah. So it depends what you want. It depends what you want to carry. You could do all this in your smartphone. You can get a gimbal for your smartphone and do the same thing too. Now I'm filming this on the smartphone. This 4K. This is 32 megapixels. Most of those cameras are not high megapixels. They're like 20, 21, 24. The high end ones are 46 and above. This also has 50. 250s in the front and a 32 in the back. But I could flip it around and film with the 50. And it has a smaller screen, because this is one of these folding cameras, like the Motorola Razr, the 220/24 model. I'm not promoting anybody, because I can't promote anybody, because I don't have no promotion. Maybe I could, but can't really. I don't care right now to do anything like that. Because when you become a creator and you get enough channels, I think when you hit a certain number, you get on the affiliate program where you can get samples from the manufacturer. I just signed up for one for a truck company, because I do drive a crossover truck. Basically, it is a truck. But get some leather seats for the inside and talk about it and say, how it is. And that's it. You make a video. That's it. But remember, those videos that you do affiliates for, you are getting paid by the company, not by. So you can't collect monetization on your videos. Monetization is watch ads and stuff like that. You got mid rolls. A lot of people don't do mid rolls because even though it's more money, I think it's like $5 more on the video. It depends how many mid rolls you have and how long the video is. Those are an hour or more that you can do mid rolls on that, which I should do. But I should do that now. But well, yeah, that's how you make money on that. Affiliate program, sponsors. You can sponsor. A company can sponsor you, and you can go from there. That's how you make extra money as a content creator. So this is your set for your content. You can wear makeup, make yourself look like a evil scientist or whatever it is you want. And just go with it. So it gives you the illusion of depth, you know? The depth illusion. Now, if I took all this off, then you'll see the other studio, which is like an emergency room, because I do that as well. So that's, we have Albert's Voice Tech, which is this. We have Albert's Voice Chef. We have Albert's Voice Solar. And we have Albert's Voice ASMR. Okay, we have that. It was, a new one is Albert's Voice Fun, which is because I changed my voice. I do character voice. Oh, how you doing there? How you doing? You know, I do character voice, so I can talk. I should do my next door neighbor. Oh my goodness, what is he up to next? You know, like that. Or I can play child. Hi, how you doing? You know, but this is the different things I can do. And when I do out of character voices, you know, I have no script. I did it at the airport when I was flying. They didn't never wonder who I was talking to. I had the father, I had the mother, I had the son and his girlfriend. Doing all three voices at the same time. But it's, now you say, how is all this related to tech? Well, I'm talking about content creators, what you can do. Because we're doing content creator here. And most of the stuff here, you need tech. Now, all this setup here, what do you need to do everything properly? You can choose a regular tripod, a cheap one with a little plastic flip. You can get a ball head run, right? Or you can buy a fluid head. So let me show you what a fluid head does. Let me make sure this is tight. And actually, I have something on here. So this is a fluid head. See? Precise. It's much different. You can see? It's almost like what the professionals, well, yeah, that's what the professionals do. So you can see a little of my other studio there. I can have 1, 2, 3, 4 studios in this room. But then, you know, again, it's a lot. It's a lot of work to do. Then you need dampening, because I do music out of here too. I do music, I do healing. We have music out of here, okay? A music studio, that's how. And you got music studio equipment. You have guitar also. What you're doing on here, I can talk about stuff like that. On the music channel, it's just strictly making the music and releasing the music. That's it. Maybe demonstrating the music too. Working on a new track, as you heard, having problems assembling it. So I like to get a mixer, but there's no funds to buy a mixer, so can't get a mixer. So I either have a standalone mixer hook up into the iMac or through the Mackie Pro series, FV series. Get some more speakers and crank it up and have a little jam going. You know, like that. Some of you asked me about the mixer I was using on the iMac, which is available on the Linux and Windows. Remember, that's software based. That's MIXXX. So it's 3X. Yeah. MIXXX mixer. That's a mixer. It's free. You download it for free from their website. So you look for MIXXX 3X and you download it and configure it. It should pick up what you have. On the iMac, it took a while for it to kick into to my it's called a music interface, you know, recording interface and audio interface. So you get these small little boxes. You can plug in your mics, your 1/4 quarter TRS, or the XLR 3-pin Phantom Power 48 volt microphones into it. Okay. I rather get this because you can do all of that. It has amplifier, goes up to 192 hertz, I think it is. So, you know, bit rate. So you can do more with it. Now, iMac sees this thing as a 4-channel output for the output. 2-channel in, but 4-channel out. You know what I'm saying? So see, like, you have to disable the extra 4 channels. Otherwise, you can't get no Logic Pro to work with GarageBand will work with it. It's weird, but the Logic Pro, it won't work with it. Got to do work. Some people get this error saying it won't sync with the settings that you have because it doesn't sync with the extra 2 channels. You got to disable those 2 channels. You got to go into MIDI audio setup, which looks like a MIDI keyboard, and go in there and change the settings disable the center, set them to 0. If you have that kind of a problem, there's a lot of people that have that problem online. So you got Logic Pro. So that's to make music. And if you want to do video filming, I think it's Final Cut. You can get that. You know, these things are very expensive. Is Final Cut better than Power? What's it called? Power. Oh shoot. Power Editor, I think so. It's been the Power Cyber company. Well, I think that's what it's called. I can't flip now to double check. I think it's Power. Yeah, Cyber something. Power Cyber. Yeah, so you can use that on your phone, use that on a PC, and then you edit your videos and add special effects. You want to make the video interesting. Remember, any introduction should not be so long, more than 10 seconds or more. Then you might lose a person. And you can make them in the shorts as well. You can make them in there. I got something bothering me. I don't know where. Something flying around. Gotta zap it. Oh, these are the walkie-talkies I use when I was traveling. It's pretty good. It's amazing what these can do. Oh, I should show you something. I don't know, but I'll do that in another video. I got a CB radio from the past. It's 4 watts. So it very powerful. Give me a second here. Okay, so got this for mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are up. Where I am, it's mosquitoes. Somebody I guess people up in Canada, they still got snow. So see. So this is high. This is like 4,000, and this kills anything that's flying. I never killed it. Can't see it. It has a built-in light on it. I'm not promoting it. I'm just showing. So how does this work? This is this is a regular mini USB, and there's a battery in it already. They call it Electric Fly Swatter. Yeah, it's made where. Not made in the United States. Hold on a second. What happened here? Holy cow. Oh, here we go. You get the light to come on. It's a 3-way switch. So it's on, if you can see it. The light's glowing. The other one's for charging. If it's flying around, it'll get it. It'll kill everything. Even the other things that run around on the floor that nobody wants to talk about. If you got those. But in place, they're all over the place. I don't have to allow you to take this on a plane. Because, it's very powerful. If this thing zaps you in your hand, you can feel it. But anyway, it's good to have. Anything else to talk about? Not much. So content creators, okay? Get a good lighting, okay? So I have a large, just a reflector. This is large. It's like 19 by 27. This is pretty huge. The only problem with it is the stands. I have my own stand. I had it for these scaffolds. I took the scaffolds off, and I can use these. There's almost 9 feet up in the air. I attach it to the lamp, the light, and jerry rig it. So I have a 9-foot scaffold and put up in the air. Works much better. Now you might have to weight it down and put a 3-pound weight on it, like weights you lift on it on the bottom, so it doesn't tilt over, because that's the solid metal. They're like a light metal, and it's a pain in the neck. But that's how a lot of these things are made. And that's how I do the lighting here. So right now I have this light, and I got this light here, the small light, to give picture quality. Because I think if I turn this off, I'll look dark, or I look alright. I mean, it gives the room. Gives the backdrop a different look. Then I can turn this on. This is a little bit more brighter, right? Highlight the face more. Make the tones. It depends how you want your picture and how you want to look. All right, I'm going to end this one here. Okay? Okay, thanks.